Hey everybody, it's Stikbot Wizard here. So today I have a very special unboxing and review for you guys. Stikbot sent over this, which is a preview of a new Stikbot product, namely the new Stikbot Monsters. Big thank you to Stikbot for these. So this is a pack of the next wave of Stikbot Monsters, which will be coming out very soon. So here's the box. It's a standard eco-friendly box like the one seen in my recent glow-in-the-dark dino review. Go check that out if you haven't already. It's made of cardboard. It's got kind of a gift thing up here, Zing Store logo, eco-friendly, which is cool. 2 QR codes for the Stikbot Discord server, as well as a chance to see the product in action. And here you can kind of see a preview of what's coming inside. So I'll get to that in a minute. On the bottom, you've got hashtag Stikbot, as well as their channels. Here, item number and all that stuff. The Zing logo with a few plants around it, signifying that it's eco-friendly. A barcode right here. And then on the back, just a lot of the fine print. Stikbot Monster, Zing Store. All right, cool. So with that out of the way, let's get to the unboxing. Okay. So let's do this. So with this box, opening it is pretty easy. You just pull it out from the bottom, open it up, and you've got all your stuff inside. Okay, so inside the package, the first thing that we have is one of these Stikbot 10% off dollar coupons, which is cool because these are always so detailed. There's a lot of little things that they include in there, like Stikbot dollars and 10 over the actual number 10 right there. Thank you for your order from Stikbot, the president of Stikbot Central. A lot of stuff on the back as well, such as reviews, picture of Bash, the Clickbot villain, Stikbot dollars. It's awesome. Okay, so then let's set that aside. And then we've got this piece of paper, which when unfolded shows the contents of the pack, which is awesome. So we've got hashtag Stikbot, the Stikbot Monsters, you create, you animate, you share. Bring your nightmares to life with Stikbot Cyborg and Werewolf packs. Each of these sinister sets has the complete cast of characters to make your own horror film. Simply post them for a photo or download our free mobile app Zing Studio for iOS and Android and begin sharing your creations with hashtag Stikbot. Cool. So we've got Collect All of Us, and here are the characters that are included with this pack. We've got classic monsters such as Aquafang and Insector. We've got a Stikbot that's specifically named Prey. We've got a Stikbot named the Mad Scientist. And then the highlights of the pack, of course, the Werewolf and the Cyborg. Okay, so let's check these out. Okay, so kicking off the unboxing, we have Insector. And this Insector is in transparent orange. Unlike the original Insector, who was in solid red, and the Stikbot Monsters transparent pack Insector, which was in transparent neon green, which I unfortunately do not have. So, this Insector, first thing to note is that each Stikbot in this pack comes with these, which are little cardboard pieces that are put around the suction cups to prevent them from being smushed during transit, which is awesome. So let's just take all these out real quick. And this is just the same Insector monster, 4 arms, which I've always found awesome, because that gives a lot of movement possibilities while animating. You could have him do a much more detailed cartwheel, or you could have him kind of scurrying across the walls. So Insector's always been one of my favorites, and it's really nice to get him in a transparent color like this. And this transparent orange just looks awesome. His eyes are black this time, rather than the white eyes of the original Insector. And it's very hard to make out here on the camera, but you can kind of see that he has the same rib cage and kind of, I don't know what to describe this, like webbing pattern right here, right on his chest. And a lot of movements, white suction cups. Everything feels really good with this Insector. The cords are tight, but not too tight, which will make it good for animating. And you can kind of bend his neck up and he can crawl along the walls in a spider position, which is really cool, and I need to try animating with this sometime in the future. Okay, so that's Insector. Essentially just a recolor of the original, but still totally awesome nonetheless. Okay, on to the next monster. Okay, and the next monster that we will unbox will be Aquafang in neon green. And just like Insector, this Aquafang is a reskinning of the original Aquafang, who is in solid blue, and the Stikbot Monsters Clear Pack Aquafang, which was in transparent yellow. And so this Aquafang also comes with the suction cup protectors, so let's get those off real quick. And this Aquafang looks awesome. Still contains the red eyes that the original one had, the frills, same body, everything just looks awesome, and this transparent neon green looks incredible. Still has the gill pattern right here on his chest, and he has lime green bungee cords which blend in nicely with the rest of his body. The frills move, so you can kind of move those around. Got some teeth patterns, kind of a fin on the head, and overall just an awesome Stikbot monster. Okay, so that's Aquafang. Let's move on. Okay, and the next Stikbot that we will unbox from this will be the Mad Scientist. And this guy is awesome. So he's a white Stikbot with printing. And another thing to note, cyan suction cups, which I believe is the first time that we're seeing this color. I think we may have seen it on some of those baby bots that Stikbot Central had in some of the movies or animations not too long ago, but this is the first time we're actually getting to see it in a Stikbot product, and they look incredible. And they contrast nicely with the rest of his outfit, kind of giving him like a lab coat, surgical gloves kind of vibe. And so, here's the Stikbot Mad Scientist. He's all white, a regular white Stikbot with some printing on him. He's got black eyes, but cool, big, round glasses around them. And on his torso here, you can kind of see he's got like a lab coat printing. Kind of looks like, I was thinking that's a tie originally, but I think that's just kind of like his black shirt underneath while he has his lab coat above. It's got a pocket with some pencils right on there, some buttons, some more pockets right here, and overall it's just a really detailed Stikbot. On the back, nothing much, just a white Stikbot, but the front's where all the action is anyways, and these cyan suction cups just look awesome against him. I really like that they call him the Mad Scientist too, because you could really have him go both ways. You could have him be like a doctor Stikbot or something, or just be completely maniacal, creating abominations that the Stikbot world should never have to imagine. So, this is the Mad Scientist Stikbot, and an awesome Stikbot at that. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so the next Stikbot that we will unbox will be the Stikbot Prey. And this guy looks awesome. He's a normal turquoise Stikbot with printing, just like the white one was. He doesn't have any special suction cups, he just has black suction cups, but still look awesome. And that's actually good, because in animations where you're gonna use this guy, you're probably gonna want to transition into him from a normal turquoise Stikbot, so having essentially the exact same Stikbot with just a few scratches and stuff really is good. So as you can see, he has a lot of damage from combat. He's got a lime green bungee cords, which I'm not sure if the original one had lime green bungee cords. I'll have to see. But he's got a scratch through the eye, which really looks like it must hurt, as well as these scratches on his torso and on his arm. That really looks painful. And then on top of that, he's got a bite mark on his foot, and that just looks really, really painful. So whatever this guy's been through, I really hope he doesn't have to experience it again, because that must be traumatizing. But he looks awesome. The printing's so good, the detail's really good, and he's just an awesome Stikbot that's going to come in so helpful for a lot of different animations. There's a lot of situations you can use this guy, whether it's dinosaurs or a battle-hardened survivor, or even the survivor of the werewolf attack, which is probably what he's meant to be. So, that's the Prey Stikbot, looking awesome. And then, completing our unboxing, we have the highlights of this video, which are the Werewolf and the Cyborg, the two exclusive Stikbot monsters that came with this set. Okay, so let's start with the Werewolf first. And let's get these suction cup protectors off of him. And he looks absolutely amazing. So the Werewolf has a custom molded head with fur on the back, 2 ears, a mouth that opens and closes. It's got black eyes and 2 points of bending for the bungee cord on his neck, so you can look up or look down. He's got blue bungee cords and copper brown skin. And what's really interesting is that if you look at his hands, he doesn't have suction cups. He has claws instead, which look fantastic, and these look absolutely gruesome, so they're probably what caused the injuries on the Prey Stikbot. He's got brown legs, black suction cups, and a fur pattern on his chest. And I should mention that his torso is actually a custom molded chest, so it actually is a bit wider, as well as his bottom area. It's pretty thick compared to a normal Stikbot. Holding up the Prey Stikbot next to him, you can see that it's much wider, almost like he's got more muscles or he's just thicker with fur. And he looks absolutely amazing. And so here's actually a little comparison between the Werewolf Stikbot, the official one, and the custom Werewolf that I made a long time ago for the Halloween video. I forgot what year that was, but it was quite a while back actually. So he has the monster eyes rather than normal Stikbot eyes, and he doesn't have a tail, which is totally fine. It actually could get in the way of animating, so that's a good choice. But unlike mine, he has actual claws for his hands rather than just normal suction cups. Okay, so that's the Stikbot Werewolf, an excellent addition to the Stikbot pack. Brief intermission because I just realized that I made an unintentional pun by saying he's a great addition to the Stikbot pack, and he's a wolf, so... And now, to complete the unboxing, we have the Stikbot Cyborg. And this guy just looks amazing. So let's get the suction cup protectors off of him. And these are a really great idea to protect the suction cups. So here's the Stikbot Cyborg. He's in all metallic silver, which looks great. Really highlights that he's a cyborg. He's got custom molded chest, pelvis, and head, as well as arms, and these just look fantastic because they have a lot of robotic detail. Like you can see here, his torso has what looks to be vents on it, as well as kind of a main control, so that's awesome. His arms are specially molded so that they're thicker and they look tougher, but they've got these little slots right here, which are perfect because that's where his arm can bend into. And he's got that on both sides so that you don't have to worry about constantly aligning it. He's got these 2 things right here, which really just add detail to him. His pelvis has kind of got this weird area right here, but that just adds more detail and it looks awesome. Not too much detail on the back, but it's got some kind of accents on the back. Looks great. And then we've got his head where all the true detail is, where it just looks awesome. He's got a robot's mouth, but it still looks in the same style of a typical Stikbot's mouth, just being a straight line. Red eyes, but one of them is actually a circle, which is the first time we've ever seen anything like this in a Stikbot product. And he's got, kind of just adds to the feeling of like a laser eye. Also, because he's supposed to be a cyborg, he has an entire extra layer all along his head right here, which kind of just adds to the feeling of like a metal plate attached to the side of his head. He's also got these, which look like wires and bolts going across his head, and this just looks awesome. To me, he looks more like just an evil robot Stikbot rather than a cyborg, but no matter what, he just looks truly awesome and like a creation that the mad scientist Stikbot would make. And he really does look just truly indestructible, a force to be reckoned with. Okay, so that's the last of the Stikbot monsters. These are all awesome, and they're definitely worth checking out. Alright, so those are the new Stikbot monsters. Thank you so much to Stikbot for sending these over and allowing me to preview them for you guys. And these are absolutely fantastic. The new molding on Cyborg and Werewolf is incredible, and I love the printing on the Prey and the Mad Scientist. I like that they're adding new things like colored suction cups, as well as giving us old favorites in new colors again, like an Insector and Aquafang. These monsters are awesome, and they released this September, so keep an eye out for them, and be sure to pick them up when you do. These are fantastic, and they're going to be great for so many animations. Okay, thank you all for watching, everyone. Again, big thank you to Stikbot for sending these over. Please like, subscribe, share, and be sure to pick these up when they come out. Okay, that's what I have to say about that. Stikbot Wizard, signing out. Thanks, everyone. Bye.